Alright guys, welcome back. We are currently experiencing a DDoS attack which may result in high latency and disconnections for some players. We are actively working to mitigate the issue. Back again with another shop review. Yeah, it changed yesterday. Wow, that voice crack was not even you can't even make that up. I'm finished. Am I cooked? I think I'm cooked. Thanks for reporting. Maybe do your job. Maybe do something about it, eh? Listen, next time I get called a slur in Overwatch chat, we're gonna have problems. Yeah, this one's a little unexpected. I'm super tired right now, like physically, and I mean not necessarily mentally, but physically. Been going to the gym, my body is sore, and yeah, I was gonna go again today, but I should probably just give it a rest. Focus on my physical therapy, that way I'm in balance next time I go. But yeah, let's check this out. So, yuck. 2 recolors, 3 recolors. What is that, Hanzo's? Oh, no, no, no. What? No, not this. This is the one Hanzo skin I don't have. If you guys are avid fans of the stream, can't believe I have fans. I'm just kidding. Come on, I know you guys are feds here to monitor me. Let's not lie to ourselves. This Hanzo skin, I don't have it. This is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. Because I also don't have the player icon, and I also don't have the spray. Because I missed it. I was away for like a business. Not business. That's a really stupid way to say that. I wasn't home because of work. I couldn't be home for several months because of work. The job I had at the time. So I missed this event, and I didn't have anyone go and play the game for me. So it was like, okay. No Hanzo skin for me. Thanks, Blizzard. I don't think I'm going to buy this, but I'll have to deliberate amongst myself and my peers. Yeah. Where's it actually? Rose Tracer. Do not spend $5 on the skin. Please do not spend $5 on the skin. I'm almost certain you can go into the... Hold on. I think I have that skin, actually, so it's not going to work for me. You can go into the Hero Gallery and purchase all of the shop skins individually. Maybe I don't have it. Wow. They really made it $5. This is a very old skin, I'm pretty sure. Do not give Blizzard your money for that skin. I'm almost certain that's from Overwatch 1, and I'm almost certain you would probably be able to have bought it for free like a week ago. I will check chat after I finish the shop. I'm not trying to neglect you guys. I'm sorry. Porcelain Wrecking Ball. This is an okay skin. I think it's fine. They're probably charging like $10 for it, probably $12. I don't know. If you like ball, you really like ball, you want to get the skin. It's a cool skin, but I'm not paying $10 for it. In zero universes am I paying $10 for it. And if there's some parallel universe where I'm a ball main and I just have to get my hands on this ball, ball skin, that's not helping. There's any world where I'm a Wrecking Ball main, then that loser deserves to lose all his money. I'd personally go there and fight him myself. But in this universe, we're a loser and we play Hanzo, so... I might buy it. I might. Lifeweaver Lotus, don't buy this skin. This is a zesty recolor. Feel like a dragon on his pants? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Yeah, Lifeweaver's in the shop. It's got us feeling extra zesty today, alright? Just ignore that. Hey Hu Genji. This is a recolor of Bai Hu Genji. I have his gold, so I figure this is actually kind of a cool combo. I don't think Baihu had as much gold highlights. So if you have Genji's gold, it might contrast well. Do I think this is worth $20 in 0 of the parallel universes, and including this one? This is not worth $20. This is a recolor. Blizzard needs to learn that if they're going to sit there and give us low effort content, they cannot be charging premium prices, right? For recolors, charge us $1,500. Right? I can't believe I'm saying that. This is worth $0. I should be able to get this for free. I should be able to get all of the recolors with white coins alone. But this is Blizzard we're talking about. They don't need to be full price. I should not be paying full price for this nonsense. Period. But especially when a new skin comes out, a brand new skin that has just, recently been designed for Overwatch 2 payment model, and you guys like throw this in like Windows Movie Editor, Movie Maker, and change the color, and now this is what we're stuck with. I mean, it looks cool. I like the recolor, but again, it's just a recolor. Don't recommend. Now this. Okay, so see, I was given misinformation. I was following this this page, and they posted the Kiriko skin, and they said it was a legendary. They said it was a legendary skin, and I saw that, and I flipped a switch. I was angry. I was an angry lad, because I was like, you know what they're doing? They're doing what they did again with what is it, Mime Moira? If that's in the, let me see if that's in the hero gallery. So they do this thing where they like tack on one little extra little knick-knack, and they call the equivalent this. They gave her a beret. That is it. They give her a beret and face paint and change her colors. This is an epic skin. To this day, I will stand by that till the day I die. This is an epic skin. There are epic skins with more changes to it than this skin has in and of itself. They used her Overwatch 2 character model. So if you want to compare and contrast, literally the same. The only difference is the beret and the face paint. So that is an epic skin. That is a glorified epic skin. And I thought they were doing the same exact thing they did with that skin with this Kiriko, which they also did the same thing with the Tatsumaki Kiriko, which was in the One Punch Man bundle. But I shouldn't even suspend disbelief. That skin is an epic skin. They gave her different color hair, and they changed her leg texture. She doesn't even have like the skin type black thing. It's literally just this clothes, but painted black. That's literally the only difference with the Tatsumaki Kiriko. Regardless, this is only an epic. So, again, I want to reiterate this. If people are joining at miscellaneous times, if you don't want to spend 20 bucks for that epic skin, here's what you're going to do. You're going to come over here. You're going to get it for $10. I think it's a cool skin. I'm not going to be buying it. Goth Kiriko is right there, honestly. Hold up. Forget Hanzo. No. Maybe. Yeah, this is the Tatsumaki Kiriko. Literally an epic. They changed her shoes and her leg texture, which was not very hard. No way it took more than 5 minutes to do that. But they didn't even give her like the skin type black thing that like actual Tatsumaki has. I think her name's Tatsumaki. At least. Not the point. Regardless. And no, I'm not saying I want Kiriko in a skin tight suit. Okay, hold on, pause. Let me clarify here. I'm only saying that because that's what actual Tatsumaki in the anime and manga wears. This is not that. This is an epic skin. That is my point. Before the degenerates hit chat and they're like, he wants to see Kiriko in a skin tight bodysuit. Like, no, I didn't say that. Ultimately, though, this is a pretty cool skin. I'm a sucker for the cherry blossom motif. If Byakuyu's Bankai were an Overwatch character, I don't know where I was going to go with that. Doesn't matter. It is a really nice skin. I'll say that. I still don't think it's worth. I pay like $5 for it. I would be happy paying $5 for this. $10? No thanks, Blizzard. But $5 on this, I could do that. I could see what I could do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Baihu Genji looks cool, but it's still a recolor. Lifeweaver, don't buy this, please. He has so many better skins. If you want to go spend money on a Lifeweaver skin, spend the extra $10 and go get this from the Hero Gallery. This is one of the coolest skins in the game. Period. Unfortunate that it's attached to Lifeweaver. But just save up an extra $10 and go buy this, because this is literally such a cool looking skin. Blizzard did not have to go this hard for this character, but it's really cool. Yeah. So if you want a Lifeweaver skin that you want to spend money on, go ahead. Get the biblically accurate Angel one. Do not get this zesty recolor epic. As for these are all Overwatch 1 re-releases. This Hanzo was a challenge skin. I'm pretty sure Wrecking Ball was a challenge skin, so it's like, I guess I can see the value in that, but honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Do with that information what you will. Do not spend $5 on this skin. Wrecking Ball's cool. Buy them from the Hero Gallery. And Hanzo, this isn't even a good skin. I just don't have it. Okay, shop review over. I'm gonna rechat. I don't know. I have to actually debate on this. Welcome, Star. I hope you're doing well. Watching stuff about North Korea and China. Yeah, China's an awful place with awful people. As much as I clown on the U.S., I hold this country accountable because we have access to countless resources to educate ourselves, and yet we still choose to be willfully stupid and ignorant and brain dead. That's the reason I hold the U.S. to such a high standard. We're a first world country. We probably won't be for much longer. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to get too political because then we're going to go full like cyberpunk in chat, and you guys don't want to see me do that again. But yeah, China's an awful country. Treats its people terribly. Obviously, North Korea is terrible. Its leaders are incompetent. Very rotund. They look like gerbils. In fact, that is an insult to my rodent brethren. Kim Jong-un he needs to... I have some strong thoughts. If I pulled up to North Korea, it's over for them. That's all I'm going to say. I will single-handedly challenge North Korea. I'd be surprised if their nukes launch. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll keep it $1.50. I'll hit them with a dollar store EMP. I guarantee their nukes detonate in their homeland. There's so many innocent people there that have no choice but to be there, so that's like an awful thing to say. But they're nothing. They're just nothing. They're insignificant. Kim Jong-un's a loser who has a chokehold on his people because they're scared. I can guarantee if they all revolted, they'd probably get out of there. They could probably overthrow that government. I digress, though. Nothing against North Korean citizens. They really don't have a choice. But its leadership is just scumbag, insignificant wastes of oxygen, quite frankly. China, again, is not much better. I always clown on America for capitalism and its awful nonsense. China is in the same boat, it's worse, in a worse place. They don't uphold child labor laws. I don't even think they have child labor laws. I mean, I'm no Chinese lawyer, but quite frankly, the things you see coming out of there, regardless of it just being children, you're adults. I don't know how their healthcare is, so I don't know if there's like a fair trade-off, which I doubt it. I hear doctors pick and choose their patients, stuff like that. It's pretty terrible stuff out there. Again, I'm not a Chinese citizen, but from the things that I see, it's terrible there. The whole world's terrible. The human race is just awful, quite frankly. But yeah, don't get too caught up in politics. I've tried to distance myself from all that lately, because you have all that like Palestine stuff going on, and I'm not educated enough on the topic to give a proper stance. But I mean, when one side is sitting there denying a ceasefire multiple times, and the UN refuses to step in and force a ceasefire, it's like I don't know. I don't know. When you're sitting there killing people and you got no backup, it's like, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not educated enough to make a full-on call on that. But from the things that I've seen, the tidbits, again, there's a lot of different ways the media paints things. I could be looking at biased news sources. I digress. It doesn't matter. It does matter, but we're going to set that aside for the next 20 minutes while we talk about Overwatch and hate this game. Yeah, Kiriko isn't epic, luckily. I thought they made her a legendary. I was going to be livid. Have to complete the definitely. Okay, definitely is pretty. Yeah, the skin is really nice. I'll say that much. It is a really nice looking skin. I like the hair. I like the cherry blossom in her hair. I like her outfit. It almost has like it kind of looks like it has a different lighting effect on the flowers in comparison to the rest of it. It looks almost layered, which is cool. Have to complete the pass as well. What am I even at? I haven't touched Overwatch in a few days. My life has been blissful. Battle Pass tiers completed. We're halfway done. My controller's also bugging, so that's not fun. Yuck, I don't want to see spiders. Yucky. Disgusting. But yeah, we're halfway done with the pass. We should be fine. And you thought you weren't in a good place growing up. Stay in the UK. What is NK? Unless you meant UK a second time. I'm confused. Let's order some Dev stands and weaponry. I'd be down for that. I'd solo North Korea, without a doubt. I mean, getting there undetected would probably be the hardest part. I'm not going to sit here and discuss this. Oh, North Korea. Duh. I'm such an idiot. Yeah. My bad. Yeah, that makes sense if I applied my brain for 2 seconds. Yeah. North Korea is a dictatorship type deal. It's awful. And Kim Jong-un's like just a loser. That whole family, the whole bloodline, bro. How do you fail with the whole bloodline? Whole bloodline's full of losers. I'd fist fight Kim Jong-un and I'd win. China sends people back to North Korea. Yeah, they probably they're all buddy. Respect to those. Yeah, there's actually I'm pretty sure Kim Jong Un has a brother. He had some distant relative that escaped. I think they made it to the U.S. and I think they ended up dying shortly after. I don't remember the story, but I remember seeing something about that. Yeah, China's awful, North Korea's awful. It's just mind-blowing to see. Yeah, the greed of humanity. Everything. With how insignificant we are in the grand scale of the universe, we still choose to act like this. We still choose to keep people out of borders and stuff. It's insane to me just the way that humans work. We're so caught up in like the politics of it, like we just don't. I don't know. There's just no level of self-consciousness with half our species. Half our race is insane to me. Like there are countless stars, galaxies, and we're on this blue rock. Sitting here killing each other over resources and money. It's like, really? South Korea, love them. I don't know too much about South Korea. Obviously, it's a more normal place. But they, I did some research into like mega corporations, just because Cyberpunk had me thinking about that. I was like, is there like an IRL equivalent to Arasaka? Which, I mean, there probably is, but the rabbit hole I went down was in South Korea, there's this, not specifically in South Korea, but this is the confines of what I'm going to talk about. Samsung, which is, my phone's a Samsung device, right? Out there in South Korea, Samsung's a mega corporation, and it's like, kids, it's literally the equivalent of Arasaka. I don't know if they have any shady dealings. Given it's a corporation, they probably do. But kids go to school and graduate in hopes to get into Samsung, to work there, climb their way up the corporate ladder. It's genuinely IRL Arasaka. Look it up. Samsung in North Korea is a mega corporation. It's wild. It's really dystopian just to see how like much money they make. And how massive they are in that sphere. But yeah, ultimately, as people, Doubt they're cruel. I wouldn't be able to speak on it. If they did have shady dealings, I'm sure they do everything to cover it up. I'd never trust a corporation. They immediately give citizenship. Yeah, that is the net positive. Most places with any decency would do that. If people were escaping Cuba, if people were escaping North Korea, I don't know. If some like standard Somalian citizens escaped Somalia to come to the US, we'd probably deport them back. People go places seeking refuge to get out of the slums and awful, awful places that they live, and we just send them back. Like, I don't know. Like, I get wanting to keep bad people out, but that's probably a fraction of it. I don't think it... With half the places that these people come from, if they had malintentions, they probably wouldn't leave. You look at awful parts of Mexico, like, again, I'll use Somalia as an example. That place is awful. I think it probably has one of the highest crime rates in the world. Child soldiers, literal pirates. It's insane how awful it is. And we here in the US just send them back. Like let's integrate them into our society. The whole point of the US is to be some melting pot, not to sit there and do whatever it is we're doing now, because it isn't right. It's inhumane on so many levels. But I don't know. That's a debate of humanity, and I think humans are inherently evil. So, if there's anything I've learned, it's that. Oh. Let me see here. Play a quick play game. I feel awful, but lucky not to be in a worse place. Yeah, I mean, realistically, all you can be is grateful. Like, I have my bad days mentally and stuff like that, and then I kind of come to my senses, and I'm like, you know, I could be so much worse off. Even being a U.S. citizen. Oh, did I just... Oh, I hope I didn't hit my... Because the router's like right behind where I have my chair. My chair broke the other night. I was leaning back in it and the bolts just snapped. And I also went back with the chair. Play some Kiriko. So I have to keep my chair like backed up against the wall. I need to get a new chair. Ugh. So I can't like recline in it. I need to get one of those crazy gaming chairs, but they're like 400 bucks. Maybe if I can finagle myself a verification and the squeaky chair complaints. My chair can't squeak anymore.
Me, the basketball courts later. Sure, but I don't play without stakes. Likewise. What are you willing to lose?
There's stakes on the court.
I've never lost.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I draw the herm. Wait till you see me on my bike.
Guys, please don't eat steak on the basketball court. But yeah, the world is an awful place. Humans are terrible. Terrible creatures. Worst thing to ever happen to this planet.
They want to fight, huh? Under my protection. Give it to them.
It's just terrible because I'm quite literally in the process of dedicating my life to helping people. But I figure I'll do everything in my power to preserve the innocence in this world.
You take a lot of damage, huh?
Try to tip the scales towards the concept of real justice. Okay, Arissa, I see you.
Strength from nature. Wait till you see me on my bike. We're ahead. Nice.
Yeah, if I get verified on like Instagram or something. I don't have Twitter. I probably should make a Twitter for the YouTube, but I really don't feel like managing that. Starting something like that from the ground up just feels like such a hassle. I'll pass. think there's some decent humans, those who choose passion, love, DC. Yeah. I mean, the worst people are the loudest, to be frank. I don't think every single human is evil, but I think by nature we are.
They're pushing the barricade. Strike together.
I think our default nature is just greed, survival. Look, I mean, that's just how our ape brains develop, but some of these people, their desire for excess is just disgusting.
We must stop them from taking our lead. I am grateful.
Hey. Restoring balance. Stop their barricade. I need healing. The Kitsune is ready. We're going to lose the lead soon.
Ah! I mean, it is what it is, though. I can't stop the inevitable demise of society.
Again.
Junkrat primed and ready.
They're pushing the barricade.
As much as I'd like to.
We don't have the lead anymore.
There's a constant thought where you think Monica's amazing and you don't know if it's crazy of me or not. I don't mind discussing it. We can discuss characters. Totally down for that. It doesn't need to be a serious topic for us to discuss it. Like from a normal person's perspective. I mean, I'd say so. Monica's very dedicated. She kind of has an arc. I guess that's the best way I could describe her. She has an arc. Like, she feels self-conscious. Not, I'm going to say self-conscious. I'm not holding my point here. Overwatch has destroyed my ability to articulate.
My ultimate is ready.
This ends now.
She kind of comes to her senses. She's like, wow, I've been doing horrible things to my friend. This is not cool.
Repulsion. I'm grateful.
I've been hurting these people drastically. And then she kind of comes to that conclusion. I mean, you have to delete her in order for that to come to fruition. But I mean, she loves you as a person, which is more than I've ever got.
Keep pushing for the lead.
Let us
Anna?
proceed.
Alone? Is that so?
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Nishi's the best person in the game?
Okay, I learned from that.
I mean, you can kind of see that becoming the club president has some sort of, like, power attached to it in their universe. Like, when Sayori becomes club president, for example, she starts going crazy, too. She's like, you and I can be together forever.
Making progress.
So I think Monica's a victim of circumstance. Like, I don't think she's evil like that. Maybe she actually did like you as a character.
Come to me.
But
Sorry. I draw the hanged man. Wait till you see me on my bike. Wait till you see me on my bike.
I require
Be healed.
awful.
See me on my bike. We've got this.
I mean, as we saw, the whole deal with the game is like people's worst aspects were exacerbated. I don't remember too much about Natsuki's downfall because I focused on Yuri in my last playthrough, and before that, I don't even remember. I played the game when maybe it, I wouldn't say when it, a little bit after it first came out.
Spawn activated. Let's get this party.
And then I think I made cupcakes with Natsuki.
I'm with with you.
Like, she talks about her, she kind of touches on her trauma.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Yoku dekimashita. Under my protection.
We are moving.
I'm kind of locked in, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting what I'm saying mid-sentence.
Approaching the final destination.
But yeah, maybe in the same way that Yuri was like super obsessive with you, maybe Monica has similar traits and those were exacerbated as her
Rocket barrage incoming.
as her role as co-president. Macho.
This ends now.
Please stop taking damage. No. No, Natsuki's was her abuse, but she was kind of talking about her self-worth, I guess.
This ends now. Headshot.
Like, from what the brief stuff that I remember, she was like
2 minutes remaining.
Time to get
just
clever.
really negative towards herself in things that she said.
My ultimate is almost ready.
My ultimate is charged. I am ready to unleash coalescence.
Carried on the wind.
So far, please swap, bro.
I'm taking off. Group up with me. Thank you. Let us end this.
My ultimate is ready to be
My ultimate.
We have to win this fight.
surrendered to my will.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
That's the spot now. Let's get pushing.
Oh my gosh, what? What? I need to clarify, those were not voice cracks. I need to clear my throat, but I will do that after this game. She's nutty with these sleeps. I might have to fight her. There's a video that explains it. I mean, I have to platinum the game, so I wouldn't even mind just trying to focus on her for one of my other playthroughs.
Let's get back to it.
Did you watch that cyber psychosis video though? Yeah.
What's up?
There's a lot of different theories for how cyber psychosis works. Film Theory made one. Game Theory, MatPat. He was talking about the hardware you have, or software, whatever it is.
Start your engines. It's called personal space.
وليهم قوتك.
I feel all warm inside.
Okay. Lock it in. I'm locking in.
Island with blades all the time. I draw. Wait till you see me on my bike.
Victory.
So basically what Film Theory discussed was,
Play of the game.
basically people not having the most, like, up-to-date tech when they install their cyberware and stuff like that. Like whatever, I don't know what you call it. Like, every character has that cybernetic is a part of them. It's like your laptop not having the most up-to-date update. It's like operating on version 11 when version 12 comes out. That's pretty much, I think, what the MatPat theory was. Because you have all those corpos, and they have, like, the highest, best tech, and, obviously they're not using, like, combat implants, and they're probably not using their stuff, like, day-to-day, every single day, crazily, you know, fight or flight survival mode, like David was, for example. But the point is that they get clean tech from clean ripper docs, professionals, and it's, you know, the highest grade that's on the market. Whereas your average person like David, he was trying to jailbreak the school's, what the heck was it? Gosh, I need to rewatch Cyberpunk. My memory's shot. Basically, he didn't have the newest cyber deck, so he was trying to jailbreak one to use it at school, and everything crashed, and that's why the bullies were being bullies. Because he's poor. So it's like, because your average person can't handle or doesn't have the money to afford, you know, the newest, hottest cyberware updates and cyber decks and stuff, then they're just prone to cyber psychosis. Almost like a glitch, like it bugs their brain out. I could send you that one too. You got a faulty one, yeah. That too. The River Doc scammed him. Depends on how much you have. I mean, yeah. I think the official consensus about cyberpsychosis is it's your mentality. I think Maine is the best example of this. I think David is also a pretty good example of that theory, like, working out. It's like, if your mind is clear and you're in an okay place mentally, you really won't be at risk of it. Whereas with Maine, he was getting really contemplative and, like, in his feels the episode before he died, or like the episode Daddy died. And he kept thinking about, like, running. Like, when he died, there was that scene of him running and stuff like that. I don't know what it symbolized. I assume it was something to do with his past. Or maybe just the literal concept of him just running through life. Maybe he escaped somewhere to get to Night City where he was. I don't know. That's the joy of it, so you can theorize. But with Maine, we saw him running. So I think that was symbolic to him pretty much at some point in his life before. And that caused him to, like, slip up and, like, feel regret maybe, or just feel negative emotions in general. And because of that, he just went under. Because with David, it was back and forth with him. Like, he was in and out of cyberpsychosis. Like, when it came to Lucy, she was able to, like, get him back, you know, in line. So he not only had, like, a codependency on her, but he also had his little quest in his mind. Like, I have to save Lucy, so I gotta stop bugging out. Because even by the point he was, like, right before he started fighting Smasher, he was stabilized. To some degree, at least. David is special. I mean, yeah. That's the thing, though. It's just mentally he was strong. Like, with Smasher, the reason he's able to handle so much is because he doesn't have a conscience. He's a psychopath, quite frankly. Like, he's literally... I think Mike Pondsmith, the creator of Cyberpunk, he said that Adam Smasher's a high-functioning cyber-psycho. So the same way that a high-functioning psychopath isn't sitting there going crazy every single day, they can just live normal life. They just have zero empathy or consciousness for anyone else. It's like with David, I think it's just the fact that he never really got into his feels. When it came to his mom, he didn't really grieve her, he just kind of just kept going. When it came to Maine, we saw him grieve, but he just, like, kept his mind on other things. Like, he didn't take a step back. He didn't wallow in his sorrow. Like, if he caught fire, he just rolled. The definition of a cyber psycho. No, Adam Smasher is literally like a perfected cyber psycho. It's like perfect little killing machine. Like, he's already there. He reached the end before he even started. Like, even before he probably had any implants, he was already at that point where he just didn't care for any other people. Because literally all of Max Tac is cyber psychos. You think there was hatred for people at the top? Could be. I don't know, because he didn't go, like, full... I mean, I'm not gonna... He didn't go full on Johnny Silverhand. And at the point that he was in his age, well, I guess he may not have heard of Silverhand at that point. He probably wasn't hailed in the history books as a hero. He had to go back to school, beat the kid, and drop out. I mean, I think it was more a personal vendetta. Which I don't even blame him, because they jumped him for really no reason. They just didn't like him because he's poor. It's a bunch of douchebag behavior. So I think it was just like, okay, my turn, and just he wiped him out. Which, funnily enough, that there is kind of the keystone. If David didn't go there, he would have never been on Arasaka's radar. He probably could have avoided the whole cyber skeleton situation entirely. Yeah, even then, I mean, I don't think he really hailed any hatred towards people at the top. I just don't think he liked those people. He didn't really take it personally. I mean, like, it was like, yeah, I don't like those guys, but he didn't, like, make it his life goal. Like, it wasn't on the forefront of his mind. He wasn't like, oh, it's Arasaka's fault my mom died, you know, this, that, and the other. They insulted his mom. Oh, yeah, they did. So like I said, I think with that, it was personal in the sense that he was just like, okay, I'm going to get my digs in, and that's going to be it. But I still don't think he held, like, he probably doesn't like those people, but he doesn't hold any, like, hatred for it. Like, he wasn't obsessed with it to where it was, you know, living rent-free in his mind. I mean, it could also be the fact that cyberware is metal, and when metal is in contact with your skin, that stuff enters your bloodstream, and quite frankly, it's not great for you. And it's electronic equipment, which, you know, humans, we function by way of, like, electric impulses. So having another piece of metal in you that gives its own metal electric impulses, I don't know. Like, you have your own body's electricity, which, like, literally helps you move and function, and then if you have, like, a piece of cyberware that's in there, it might conflict in some regard. I mean, at that point, you probably just have a heart attack or go brain dead, but we'll suspend disbelief for the sake of cyberpunk, but yeah, whatever the metal is that most of the cyberware is made out of, that stuff will probably degrade coming in contact with your bloodstream and enter it, and probably go to your brain and your heart and your lungs and all that. So it's like if cyberware has like lead poison or lead in it, you could get lead poisoning, for example. Or if there's like nickel or cobalt, like any metal, really, any metal in excess degrading in your bloodstream is just a pure negative. Doesn't sound fun. I mean, no, there's so many. As cool as cyberware sounds, you're kind of literally living on a timer. Like, you'll be pretty much living in a doctor's office at that point. Unless they have ways to attach it to you that doesn't have it become literally ingrained in your body. Like, there's prosthetics that, like, connect wires to certain parts of your bodies, certain body parts. Blech, my brain is fried, I'm sorry, it's been a long day. And those impulses that your body produces, it makes the prosthetics move. It's like really high-end prosthetics, like it's not your average, you know, leg or fake arm. It's just like raw robot pieces that kind of move and shimmy around as your impulses go out. Like, prosthetics themselves are a super cool concept, especially for those with real disabilities and stuff. Like, if you were in an accident and you lost a leg or an arm, like, just having those things out there is great. In their defense, it does take place in the future. Yeah, I mean, it's only 60 or 70 years from where we are now. Well, it's 50, but well, more or less. It's like 52 if we count Edge Runners, 53 if you count 77. So I really doubt humanity went through some, like, substantial evolution. I figure at that point, if there was any sort of physiological change to humans, it could be like a bone structure thing, or maybe like our appendixes. I don't know, someone could probably be born without an appendix. Because it's pretty much a useless organ. And it's like a bomb, quite frankly. If you get appendicitis, you're on a clock. If you don't get that sucker ripped out, you're gonna die. Then there's like microplastics, which we have no idea how that's going to affect us in the long term. Which microplastics are everywhere now. They're unavoidable. They're literally in the air. So I guess in several years, when the babies now are turning 18, 16, good decade or two, I figure we'll see exactly what effects microplastics have on humans. Could just be nothing. Could shorten our lifespans, could reduce brain capacity. I don't know. It could be any number of things. I think they actually just found a like a fetus. Like they tested the mom and there were microplastics. Like the baby had microplastics. It's pretty awful stuff, but path we've chose. It's the path we've chose. We've dug our own graves. Alright, I'll do one more game and we'll call it. Since you're here, Star, do you think I should get that Hanzo skin? It's the only one I don't have. Sans the like dragon one from 2 or 3 seasons ago. Darn hiccups. Oh, we got DPS? What? Oh, that's why. Okay. Lucio Zin. Okay. Absolutely not. Okay. Alright, well, that drastically reduces the possibility of me getting it. But I'm still gonna think on it. We still have a week before the shop resets. My controller is dead. Okay, this is not good. I wonder if the Fortnite shop resetted. I really doubt there's anything else in Fortnite I want to buy. I mean, there's like the Invincible collaboration. One second. It did reset? Okay. Yeah, if there's anything cool in there. I guess the only thing I'd be looking forward to is probably Invincible or My Hero Academia coming back. I wouldn't mind checking Attack on Titan out as well, but I don't think there's going to be anything particularly cool in there. There's also the Naruto collab. I forgot about that.
It's high noon. I'll fight them.
The barrier appears.
Your concern.
0% weapon accuracy speedrun.
Got you in my sights. Stop them.
Womp womp.
Pulse munitions still. This time, I will be sharper.
I mean, yeah, there's other stuff to buy, but... Actually, recently I've been thinking about getting there's this Cyberpunk collector's thing. It's like a collector box. And it's on sale at the moment, so I was thinking about picking that up.
We cannot allow them to proceed.
I've been kind of looking into collecting CDs. I think that would be kind of a cool thing to collect. Because the car I have doesn't have an aux capability thing. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, oh, we whiffed it. We whiffed the dragons. I thought someone was contesting. I lie. Yeah, I picked up 2 2 Arctic Monkeys CDs. I don't know if anyone knows that band. It's not like they're a very niche band, but Arctic Monkeys are very good. Picked up one of their more famous albums, AM, recently, so I have that. I just ordered their other one, Worst Favorite Nightmare, because it has my favorite song on that album, and the whole album is just a straight banger, so that's cool. But I got it off this like sketchy secondhand website, so it's like a used CD that's allegedly in good condition. Because that CD is out of circulation. It's like 10 years old, more or less. Womp womp. Send you a link on Instagram for the album. Sorry, I did not look at chat. Oh, that's huge, that's huge, that's huge, that's huge, that's huge. Dragon Star, Dragon. Oh, she's won, guys. No, she's won. We lost. That was almost a huge Dragon Strike. I can send you a link to the album on Instagram. Oh, the Cyberpunk thing. Yeah, no, my bad. I can send you that as well. I have to see if it's still available though. Yeah, last second play the game. That was awful. Enough of that. Nothing special in the store? Okay. Alright, well, we'll call it there. I'll try to send you that Cyberpunk thing. It is on Amazon, so I don't know if there will be location discrepancies. But yeah, shop is mid. Kiriko's okay. Don't buy the Genji. It looks cool, but it's not worth it. Life Weaver Zesty, no thanks. Tracer, no. Ball, no. Ball and Hans are the only two I would say are worth getting, but even then, not worth $10. But they were challenge skins, so you take with that what you will. I might buy Hanzo, but I'll wait until the shop resets again. Like, I'll buy it like last day if I don't have anything else to spend money on. But we'll wait to see on that. Kiriko looks cool, but I highly recommend going. We didn't even look at the rest of the stuff. There's an emote. Oh, how cutesy. So you're basically spending $20 on an emote and you get the skin for free. I kind of like that, but it's literally just Orphan Charm. Sakura Kiriko. Eh. No, I didn't want to look at Stanley Cups, Amazon. I don't want lead poisoning. What did I just say earlier in the stream? Gosh dang it. Oh, yes, I know. Low battery. Shut up. Amazon is being very difficult. Okay, I'll check this out after stream. 1 second. Sorry. DVD's next chapter. I mean, yeah, I think I'll pick the chapter up, but that's only going to be like $7, so it's not that bad. I'll almost definitely get the chapter, though. Gosh, why is this... I don't want to... Oh, it's not Prime, though. That's the only problem. Oh, it is Prime, but it takes a couple days to get here. And there's only one left in stock? No. And it's $60. Darn it. I might have to pick this up tonight. I'll send you it, though, so you can check it out. If you get it before I do, then so be it. Maybe other websites have it, too. I'll check that. But yeah, we'll call it there. Thanks for hanging out. Let me try and read chat. My phone is really just not going quickly now, is it? Better be good for that price. I'll show you. I mean, you can make that determination. I still need to see exactly what's in there before I pull the trigger on the purchase, but if there's only one left, I'll have to be careful. But yeah, take it easy. I'll catch you guys later. Stay safe.